Hello and welcome to another ZenootTV news show with Nick Peters and Matt Chilton. Matt, hello to you. We start today with the recent announcements by the government on two fronts that could have tremendous import for UK manufacturing.
Hi Nick, thanks. Yes, we do. So last week, as I think many people would have seen, the government announced a £16.5 billion defence investment spread over 4 years. For me, a big impact for British manufacturing. Certainly, I think they're quoting thousands of jobs will be created by this, both within the supply chain and the big defence military primes and OEMs. So overall, brilliant announcement, and lots of jobs on the way, we hope. The investment will also underpin a revitalisation of British shipbuilding. It confirms an order for 8 Type 26 and 5 Type 31 frigates, also a commitment for the next generation Type 32. A further 1.5 billion also will be put toward the Future Combat Air System, which will be delivered by Team Tempest, obviously something that we've been touching on in the recent past on a number of these news shows. So all in all, big investment from government committing to defence and a massive impact for British manufacturing.
Of course, the other big announcement last week was the investment in the race to carbon net zero 2050, which the government is very committed to. The downside of this is that half of the £50 billion investment in renewables is going to be spent offshore. Now, this is very much part of British government track record. It happened last time there was a lot of investment in offshore wind farms. I was talking to Martin Chilcott of Manufacture 2030, which advises manufacturers on sustainability issues. I put it to him that if this does happen this time around, it's going to be very bad news for UK manufacturers.
That would be very sad. And I think given that this oven-baked Brexit deal isn't quite so oven-baked and is causing manufacturing huge amounts of problems and challenges, I think it is incredibly important that we take this opportunity to restart, in a sense, manufacturing and choose a revolution to get behind and engaged in 100% so we can own a big slice of it. Otherwise, I really fear for manufacturing in the UK.
Martin Chilcott of Manufacture 2030. Now, Matt, GFG Alliance, which is behind the Green Steel initiative, recycling steel through using electric arc furnaces, they've got some terrific news of an investment in Scotland.
Yes, that's right. So GFG Alliance has announced a £94 million investment at its Alvance aluminium facility in Fort William. It'll be becoming a green aluminium hub. And as you say, that adopts its name from the GFG Alliance Green Steel initiative, which is essentially using renewable energy, but also recycled material, and forms part of their net zero carbon reduction by 2030 commitment. So I think, again, what we've seen with this is whether you are an automotive manufacturer, a metal, steel, aluminium manufacturer, or a drinks manufacturer, committing to sustainability is the right thing for you. But actually, there are some fantastic wins for the business as well. So I'm sure we'll be seeing more of this from GFG Alliance in future, but also from other manufacturers, embarking and embracing sustainability and projects within their businesses too.
Given what we were just saying about a lot of that offshore wind farm work going overseas, I suspect GFG Alliance would have a few comments to make about that. There's a huge opportunity for them in producing the raw materials were the manufacturing to be reshored back to the UK. Final story, Matt, is about modular housing. I'm a huge fan of modular housing, as I know a lot of people in manufacturing are. Terrific possibilities for manufacturers in the future of modular housing. Tell us about Ilca Homes.
I too am a massive fan of modular housing, and I think the rate of growth that we've seen in the last 18, 24 months in this modular construction sector is nothing short of phenomenal. Ilca Homes has announced its largest development site yet. 227 factory-built homes will be being installed in Grantham in the near future, and just the latest in the line. And I don't think this will go away. I think we will continue to see these big investment announcements by the modular housing companies themselves, growing their factories, investing in some technology, but also the development and contract wins that they'll be securing to deliver these factory-built homes. So yeah, certainly something to watch in 2021 with this continuing to grow, and maybe even we start seeing more factories being constructed to construct these houses. So lots to watch for next year, I think, from this sector.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you think about the carbon net zero 2050 target, modular housing is so much more efficient, so much more energy efficient. The quality of them is so much greater than traditionally built houses that one has to say that it's no surprise that very large construction companies are now building their own factories to make modular housing. A very exciting future for hopefully consumers as well, who'll get to live in much nicer houses. Matt, thank you very much indeed. This has been the ZenootTV News Show. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.